Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Greg Simoneau. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. It's good to be on. Merry Christmas 2016. We finally made it. Yay! And we finally have our president all figured out now, so that's great. Merry Christmas 2016. We got a big show for you. Just kidding. I like to not timestamp any of these episodes. But so they're fresh, you know. But so I don't want you to be watching a show and be like, "Oh, what is this? A 7-year-old show?" No, it's we're getting ready for Christmas 2023. All right. I'd like to thank the local scene for having me here tonight. And it's my pleasure and honor to do the show for you here in Plymouth. And I'd like to welcome our guy in the studio, Mark. Hello, Mark. Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
All right. Thanks for joining the show, Mark. Dustin helped us out on the first 40,000 episodes. And I was just thinking about this before I came on. If I had given Dustin like a crusty old $1 bill for every episode, he'd have about $40,000 today. So imagine that. Oh, so it's good to be back. I've been out for a little while. Had a foot injury. That's the boot story. And that was a high ankle sprain, it turned out. So that's good, because last time, that's what crippled me last time, was when my show was running. I was out for a little while. You guys might remember. I had the Achilles heel surgery. So if you want to know what Greg Simoneau's Achilles heel is, what's my Achilles heel? It's literally my Achilles heel. That's what it is. I didn't dance around too much. I don't want to be too out of breath. I know that's my dad's favorite part. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. They love it when I can't breathe and talk at the same time. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, family. Before we get started, I got a little business I want to take care of. I have a little cameo to send out. And this is available to all my friends. Just reach out to me, and, of course, the $200 fee. Okay? So this one is going out to little Danny Rodriguez from his wife, Donna. So I just want to mention Merry Christmas, Dan Rodriguez. Dan, you'll also get this in a format suitable for your phone, so you can save it and show all your friends. So Merry Christmas, Dan. It says here that Dan's interests are 90s and 2000 rock bands. So I have a little something here. What do we got? Maybe a little Creed for you. Dan, this Christmas, I can take you higher. Yes. Yes, that's just for you, Dan. Merry Christmas. And those cameos available to all my fans out there. Thank you. And you might just be tuning in for the first time and be like, what is the Greg Simoneau show? I seen it here on the local channel schedule. It's not a political show, okay? We don't do like politics. I should be like comedy show, but it's actually not that funny. So, and it's the Greg Simoneau show. So what is it? Just all Greg Simoneau? It's like, no, it is, but it's not like self-indulgent. You know, it's more like little bits and pieces of Greg, him trying to create something artistically for you, and hopes to save cable access in the local scene, one show at a time. But so it's not self-indulgent. It's more, I would describe it as an old sweet show. It's an old man doing a sweet show for you. We have a big show for you tonight. Olivia Rodrigo is here. No, she's not. I watched Saturday Night Live last week, and she was on. I just wanted to see how that felt. But could you imagine if she was? That would be cool. All right, we have a big show for you tonight, and we're going to get it kick-started in 1 minute. Well, it'll be back right after this. Thanks. All right, so this Next little bit is like, when you go to the doctor's office and maybe it's like your physical or your checkup and they ask you a bunch of questions. Well, here's a few that I thought of that the doctor didn't get into, but maybe it might be kind of funny if they did. So, the doctor checklist. So, Greg, you know how you've been eating well, blah blah blah. Greg, have you ever walked into a desk? Ooh. Greg, have you ever got punched so hard that your grandfather felt it? Ooh. Sorry, Mark. Sorry, Mark. But I was trying to do like, here's the lineage. Like, my father doesn't feel it. My grandfather's like, still. It's one of those lineal jokes. Lineage. Have you ever pulled out one of your own teeth to bet it in a poker game? Yeah, I'm all in. Because they like to check your teeth too. Did you guys know that? I don't know. Have you been punched in the face so hard you spin around, get punched in the face again, and get stuck in an endless loop? So it'd be like something like this. Because they want to kind of know like your physical background, and that's what this bit is. These what this is, okay? Have you ever gone into a slapping contest and the other person uses unlimited skip your turn cards, and you just keep getting slapped in the face? You're like, is it my turn yet? Nope. Because it's unlimited skip your turns. Have you ever confronted an alligator and got bit? You're like, oh, geez. Yeah, check that out. Have you ever cleaned your ear with a sharp object? Like something like, geez, I shouldn't have used that knife for that, Yeah. I was thinking of these when my doctor was asking me the questions because I had the foot injury. And, they ask you all these things, and it's like, no, I don't know if I'm going to tell you the truth or not. Or maybe I have done some of these things. I don't know. Do you ever get asked to hold the door open at work, and then everyone kicks you on the way out? Because that could happen. Like, hey, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go. Oh, after you. Yeah. Sometimes I think it's just, like if I was watching public access, I would like to see maybe the host like feel a little pain. Maybe that's what I'm into. So if that's what you're into, then this bit is perfect for you. Have you ever laid down on the floor of a train station and let people just keep walking over you? So we're gonna have to get low for this one, Mark. We're gonna have to get low. Oh, and then how about this one? Have you ever got punched in the stomach and then a bear rakes you in the back with his claws? Like, that's a little bit of my like wrestling, play acting there at work. I kind of ruined the mic stand here. And this one is have you ever gotten kneed in the nuts like 10 times in a row? It's like, yeah. That 10. And something else they might ask you is, you ever been put in a corner by a ghost, like on the Blair Witch Project? I guess I have done all those things, Doc, and I hope you can diagnose me, fairly. And so get your physicals, everyone. Get checked out. And I'm not a real doctor, and these aren't real questions. Thanks. Welcome back. This is the Greg Simoneau Show. This is the News Desk Jokes. Okay. So November 26th is National Cake Day. And one way to celebrate is by enjoying a nice slice of cake, or if you're like me and are sick of cake by the time the nation catches up, you can enjoy a song by the band Cake. This one, Ohio man found a one-of-a-kind chip at Subway. Kinsley, a dentist in Rocky River, Ohio, pulled the chip from a bag of baked Lay's potato chips. My first thought was, this chip looks like Ohio, said Kinsley. When submitted to the Potato Chip Hall of Fame, they said they already had something in the shape of Ohio. Your mama. New York man is being accused of stealing identities of 3 Massachusetts residents in a fraud scheme. He was able to hack into their accounts as they all had the same password, Yankees suck. Police caught the man when he was trying to use their Dunkin' Donuts rewards points. The Belchertown police implemented safety inspections after receiving anonymous and vague email. The email read, burp, burp, burp. The Southeastern Regional Transit Authority has announced free bus rides as part of their Try Transit campaign. And also part of this campaign will be free bus smells, free delays, and free disappointment. A lady, Amazon vans keep turning around in a mass woman's driveway. Sometimes they stopped in her turnaround, and it's even the same driver. To combat these intrusions, she's putting up a new fence, a speed bump, and a robotic arm, all to be delivered by Amazon. A Massachusetts man said his Rover dog sitter stole from him, took his car, and also started a fire in his house. Now, we've all seen Adventures in Babysitting. It's obviously not the dog sitter's fault. She just left the oven on, grabbed the emergency debit card, and borrowed his car to track down the dog that got out and was on his way to the big city to try and reunite with his parents. Obviously. And Domino's has introduced the new emergency pizza feature, which will have a pizza ready for you if you say you can't get a jar open, you drop your groceries on the ground, or if it's late at night and you realize you're watching cable access and you feel a little hungry. There you go. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. And that's all for News Desk Jokes. We'll be right back after this. So this next little bit is it's something like it's called Video Game Villain. So this is Mark, is this from Mario Brothers or something? Kind of looks like a
I don't know.
Wario vibe or something.
What's up with those golf balls on you or ping pong?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Is this shirt? This is like gonna be digitized?
No, we can't do that.
That's literally what this means. These green shirts with the balls on, right? It's like digital.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Oh, I don't know why I'm wearing it. There's no way that this is the end of this, of these cutscenes. There's no way it's gonna look like this.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna look like.
It's gonna look like this. All right. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. All right. Here's the first one. Okay. All right. You've made it to the level 1 boss. Okay. In order to advance to the next level, you need to go to the Mushroom Kingdom. Gather mushrooms. Make pizza with said mushrooms. Sell the pizza to the villagers. Gain a pizza following. Decide to open a brick and mortar restaurant. And come back to me for a small business loan. How was that?
That was okay.
A little more villainous? I don't know.
I didn't feel the villainy.
There's no. Why would they put these balls on the shirt if it's not going to be digitized?
We can't do that.
Yeah, this is hard to breathe through. This part. Did it come out all right?
Yeah.
I think I know what you want from me here, but all right, let's see. Let's go to level 2. The weird choice of hats for a villain. What, like a truck driver villain or something? All right. You ready? Level 2. What? You're still here? For level 2, you need to rescue the princess. Go through the forest. Meet me at my castle. Bring the princess to my throne room. Face human trafficking charges and ask me to bail you out. How was that?
That was better.
Good?
That was better.
So what kind of video game is this? This is pretty heavy stuff. Human trafficking?
It's definitely going to get an M rating for mature.
That's pretty weird. Oh, well, whatever you want. Whatever you want. I think I like the hat like this. It doesn't say the character's name, but do you know what it is?
Well, non-disclosure, we can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can't tell you.
So I got the gig, or is this just the audition?
Well, let's see what you do here on level 3.
Okay. All right. Pressure's on. Level 3. Oh, those charges didn't stick? I want you to go to college, major in sanitation and drainage, come to me for work, and ask me to have your student debt loan erased. How was that? That good?
That was good. I felt it. I felt it.
This is some real life situations. Like, this is pretty. Have never played a Mario game like this.
Well, it's adult Mario.
Is there any fighting?
Once again, that non-disclosure agreement.
Who would believe a guy in a dress like this if this isn't going to be digitized? I even have
we
them on
can't
my
do
back.
that. We can't do that. There's one on the back. That's good. That's A for effort.
Reference?
A for effort.
You know what? This level 4, I'm going to spin around so you get to use those.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Level 4. Yeah! You survived the crushing student loan debt? Well, level 4 is brought to you by SoFi Student Debt Loan Consolidators. Get your money right. Okay. Fall in love with the princess. Ask me for permission to marry my daughter. Start to plan a wedding. And when you look for a location, you realize all the venues in the Mushroom Kingdom are booked for the next 600 years. Wow. That's a pretty strange level. And now they're advertising inside the video games with SoFi credit?
Well, remember, non-disclosure.
It's weird that they would have the actual character do an ad inside a video game at the end of a level.
You remember signing that NDA before you walked in?
Yeah. Well, how'd you like the spin around? How'd you like the spin around?
That was good. Like, an
What's
ice
with this
skater.
guy's gloves? Like, are they supposed to be this way, or are this getting digitized, or is this getting digitized? I don't know. What is he, very handsy? I don't know.
The rubber is for your protection.
Oh. All right. Okay. Level 5. Level 5. What? You had a backyard wedding? Okay, so you guys are building a life together. Great. You have a job. A pizza side hustle. Your finances are mostly in order. Now her dad is too ill to live on his own and has to move in for the foreseeable future. Her dad is me, lest you forget, from level 4. I love to vape in the house and sit around in my underwear. How was that?
That was good. That was a
Good one? Now, Did we know he was the dad the whole time? I think I was playing it kind of mean if I had known he was the dad.
It's the energy that you bring to each and every level. It all adds up. It's
All
the
right,
big
so it's
reveal.
making sense? I don't know.
It's the big reveal.
All right, level 5. Level 6, this looks like this is it. That's all I got, level 6. All right. Level 6, you made it. Thanks for taking care of me. Now one final hurdle. I've passed on to video game heaven, and I had no savings and no afterlife planning. You're left with my funeral expenses and burial expenses. Chokes, falls down dead, and exclaims, "You win! Boo, boo, boo! You win!" Well, this game must be like an app because it's only got six levels.
They're long levels.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're a little.
Plus, there's a lot of
They're a little
ads
intense.
that will be added in.
All right.
This will take 40 hours to complete.
Oh, it's a 40-hour gameplay?
Yeah.
When is this coming out?
Soon.
All right. Well, they know it's me because I don't want to wear these glasses all the time.
The glasses are part of the gig.
This is digitized? Will this be digitized?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, at least
We
it's
just
my
can't do
name's
the
on there.
paintball balls.
What kind of checks can I expect?
They'll be in the mail.
All right. You know, these balls make me look like really unflattering, you know that? It's really accentuating the parts I don't want accentuated. As long as this is all digitized, then I'll be good.
We got you.
All right, thanks. I'll see you next week.
Next week.
Egg foo young. I just got egg foo young. I got on egg foo young. Got a chunk egg foo young. I the egg foo young. Egg foo young. Put it down a man named the chunk to it. Put it bang cho. Hey babe, don't be ching to time by the but don't go and sing. And then go and say to be the Joe. And on Betty. Bing on Panasol jump and better bungo bunga. Without content on Passay. Bring to Malan and down at everybody. I say on Pana. J. Come on, and somebody more. On Paranchi. Don't shut up, Momo. Don't tell the day. Momo. Don't tell them, tea. Dun dum 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 day. Bum ba-dum ba-chee. Dum ba-dum chum ba-dum ching chum ba-dum pum ching. Oh chitty, bum ba-dum ba-chee. Dee, bum ba-dum chee. Ching gong ba-dum ba-shim ba-dum. Buddy, bum ba-dum chee. Ta-dum, bum bee. Bum ba-dum ba-dee. Put it down. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in this week. This was the Greg Simoneau Show. We got a lot accomplished, I think, and want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Plymouth. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. I was down the waterfront, and I thought, you know what we need is really a bigger Plymouth Rock. You know, let's start the push now. Let's just get a big, huge boulder and put 1620 on it, right there on the waterfront. You get people coming down here, seeing that pebble. It's just a disgrace. The Brewster Gardens looks good. So you haven't been by there, check that out. It's all lit up. I've seen people down there. There's a lot of photo ops down there, a lot of opportunities, a lot of shots to be taken. Yeah, for you to have a merry little Christmas. You know what I mean? But I think we would benefit from a huge Plymouth Rock. Like, I don't even care if it's not a real rock, like a cave. And maybe inside, maybe some, pilgrim artifacts or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, John Denver lived here or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, put some of the pilgrims' names in there. Have like a John Adams booth or a Sam Adams booth. Maybe that's what I mean. A little brewery, something like that. Make it festive for the people. I've heard a lot that people come down here and they look at the Plymouth Rock and they're like, man, that's small. What are they doing? And I don't even know. Is it shrinking? Mark, is it shrinking? Thanks, Mark. Thanks to Dustin on the first 40,000 episodes. And thanks to Mark. Mark, will you be here for the next 40,000 episodes? Oh, 80,000. I don't think I can afford a wrinkled up dollar bill for that, but maybe if you'll take like a nickel per episode, maybe then if I had, that saying, if I had a nickel for every episode of the Greg Simoneau show, I'd be rich, right? Is that a saying? And also, if you see me walking around Plymouth, feel free to come up and say hello. I'm always gracious to my fans. Hi, Mom and Dad. Hi, Scott. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys soon. And maybe we'll crank out another episode before the new year. And thanks to all my new fans and my new development over on Drum Drive. Look forward to cohabitating with you in that neighborhood. That's it. We'll see you next time. Ciao.